Hello friends and people I don't like. Welcome to the What Culture Gaming Retro Quiz. I have Cy White here and 3 people who will inevitably lose to her. So rules for this quiz are as we've done previously. The first 3 contestants to get to 3 points advance to the next round. For the second round, the first 2 to get to 4 questions get to the final, and for the final, the first to get to 5 is crowned the winner. So let's just jump straight in and see who's going to come second, shall we? Straight on to our first question. What was the very first home video game console?
The Atari.
The Atari what?
I don't know.
It was wrong anyway, it wasn't the Atari.
No, I think... Oh, dude. I'm going to go with the Commodore 64.
Nope.
Damn it!
I've been wrong.
Incorrect.
Oh, it's probably the...
There's no more.
Maybe it isn't. There's like 3 in that era.
I have no idea. I'll just say ZX Spectrum. It's not. But
It was not.
Oh, is it the Magnum? No.
first ever.
First ever.
I think it is an Atari, but it's not the 2600. We clearly don't know.
Have we still got someone to go?
Yeah,
Josh.
yeah. I'm just thinking hard, pondering on what could have come before. Many years before I was born.
I feel like I should know this.
I feel like I was going to go Commodore 64, man, and
Yeah.
now that's thrown me off entirely. Don't even know where this thing came out, but... The Sega Saturn.
It was not. It was the Magnavox Odyssey. Well, I heard you starting to say it, Scott.
Yeah, I know.
Way before the Commodore 64.
See, I didn't know what that was, so when you started, I couldn't even finish it, you know? I just say it's what Scott said.
Didn't have sound, barely even had graphics.
No, but it did have fun.
Did have fun. Anyway, next question. It's well known that Mario is a plumber, but during his early appearance as Jumpman in Donkey Kong,
Dan.
who was that?
Carpenter?
He was a carpenter. Well,
Yep.
as suggested by Shigeru Miyamoto, he was a carpenter. So first on the board is Dan Durkin with 1 point, and everyone else
Stats.
still
Yep.
to play for.
Yeah.
Next question. When developing Metal Gear Solid, art director Yoji Shinkawa described Solid Snake as having the body of Jean-Claude Van Damme and the face of whom?
Oh.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Incorrect.
Oh.
It's Kurt Russell, too obvious. Kurt Russell.
Incorrect.
Oh, man. Michael Bean.
Incorrect. Good answer, though.
Yeah, they ripped him off.
Cover,
Yeah.
yeah.
91.
It literally is his face in the original. So.
Bruce Willis.
I know
Incorrect.
this as well.
It was Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
The body of Jean-Claude Van Damme and the face of Christopher Walken.
There's some really old article that we did where it's Snake with Christopher Walken's face.
Yeah, the voice of Christopher Walken there.
Sadly not.
Still, just Dan with 1. Everyone else with nothing. Don't know what I'm doing.
We knew this was going to happen though.
Okay. Next question. Which NES game ends with the message, "Congratulation, you..."
Ghostbusters.
Correct, Si. 1 point. Would you like to finish the quote?
Please. No, you go ahead.
It's 2024, Joe.
Congratulation, you have completed a great game and proved the justice of our culture. Now go and rest our heroes.
Good.
It was Ghostbusters. Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Dan and Si with 1. Scott and Josh with 0.
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah.
Which classic adventure game protagonist is named after a deluxe paint file extension and a P.G. Woodhouse character?
What is this quiz?
No, I don't know what most of those words are.
No!
Which-
P.G. Woodhouse?
Would you like me to
Yes!
repeat the question? Which classic adventure game protagonist is named after a deluxe paint file extension and a P.G. Woodhouse character?
Link?
No.
Is it Guybrush Threepwood?
It is Guybrush Threepwood. You have to remember that I wrote this quiz.
I'm so aware of that.
Well, I was thinking, what's his last name? I'm not going to get just Guy from
Mr. Monkey Island, yeah.
Jonathan
Guy,
Pegg, like, I'm not gonna-
Guy dot Brush.
Yeah.
So the legend goes.
Makes sense.
Scores are as follows. Si in the lead with 2, Dan with 1, Scott and Josh still to score. Next
We have to
question.
resign if we can't do this. Yeah.
Which non-existent video game character was the subject of a hoax when he was mentioned by Street Fighter II's Ryu in a mistranslated quote?
You know, I hit the button because I wrote about him the other day. It begins with S. And now I can't think of his name, can I? No.
Steve Fighter.
Steve. Punchman. It's...
No, it's not.
No, it's not that. No.
Alright, Buzz, can I go?
You may.
Shenlong?
Yep.
It was Shenlong.
Yep.
Sai screaming ahead with 3, Dan still with 1, Scott and Josh with 0.
Should we resign together? It's
Yes.
a disgrace.
I'm the captain.
My malfunctioning brain.
Next question. In the Best of Windows Entertainment game Ski Free, the player skis down an endless mountain until being unavoidably eaten by what creature?
Oh, the bottom. So it's not the Yeti. Or is it?
It's the Yeti, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, correct.
I'll
yeah,
shoot with the Yeti.
they ski down until being unavoidably eaten by a Yeti. Scott's on the board.
Yes.
Sai with 3, Dan with 1, Scott with 1, Josh still to score.
Yep.
Next question. In his demon form, Legend of Zelda villain Ganon bears resemblance to what animal?
I don't know how specific you want to get, but it's like a pig or that one with the tusks. What's
It
that
is
one?
a boar or a pig.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
One of
Correct.
them. One of them.
Sai with 3 in the lead, Scott with 2, Dan with 1, Josh still to score. Next question. What was the first PlayStation game to require the DualShock analog controller?
That's Josh.
Josh?
Thank you. Malfunction. Ape Escape.
It was Ape Escape.
I told you that.
Oh,
I only know
hey.
podcast of the week. Subscribe to the What Culture Game podcast.
Yes. Available everywhere you get your podcasts.
And Josh makes it onto the board. We have Sai with 3, Scott with 2, Dan and Josh both on 1. Next question. Considered by many to be the first video game ever created.
Pong.
No, Dan.
Worth a shot.
No, Dan.
Stink.
Next time, listen to the question.
You always do.
It's a bit.
You just want the rest of the question, or do you want to just
Yes,
guess? All guess? Considered by many to be the first video game ever created, 1958's Tennis for Two was played using which device?
Oh, dude. It's like an oscilloscope or like a really old military computer.
It's an oscilloscope.
Thank you.
Yes, Scott. Ooh, it's heating up. So we now have Scott and Sai both through to the next round with 3. Dan and Josh still with 1. Who's going to make it? Which largely forgotten id Software character is the familial link between William Joseph Blazkowicz and Doomguy?
Commander Keen.
It's Commander Keen!
Long-term viewers will recognise the 2-year stint of Commander Keen jokes that we've been doing.
It's a good bit.
It's a good bit.
This is unfair. Dan and I were born 2 days apart. We have a
95 babies.
disadvantage.
Horrible.
Dan inches ahead with 2. Josh still on 1. Will this be the decider? Next question. The 1998 action game Apocalypse features the voice and likeness of which Hollywood actor?
Bruce Willis.
Yep.
It's Bruce Willis.
Yep.
They're neck and neck. Who's going to go through? In the 1989 movie The Wizard, antagonist Lucas describes what Nintendo peripheral as so bad?
The Power Glove.
Yeah.
I love the Power Glove. It's so bad. And it was so bad. Josh is through to the next round. Commiserations, Dan. So we're on to round 2. Dan has been eliminated, and now the scores must reach 4 before you can advance to the final. Let's go. Next question. Why have I put this? What is the name of the Commodore 64 game starring an old man whose sole objective is to mow his lawn using a lawnmower borrowed from his neighbor?
Lawnmower Man.
It's
no,
not
no,
Lawnmower
no.
Man, I'm afraid.
It's something like Mad Mower or Mower Mania or something like that.
I think you're thinking of Manic Miner, but I'm afraid you're incorrect.
Okay.
It's wrong because Scott's just explained it, but I was going to go Mower Madness.
No, all good names. The game is Hover Bother.
Good.
Obviously, we're all still on 0. Next question. Jordan Mechner rotoscoped videos of his brother doing acrobatic stunts to create which cinematic platformer?
Prince of Persia.
Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
Scott moves ahead with 1. Still everything to play for. Silent Hill's iconic fog was conceived as a solution to what development limitation? Oh, who was that?
Draw distance.
It was poor draw distance.
Husa.
Oh, Scott's steaming ahead with
beat
2. Si and Josh still on 0. Next question. In Tomb Raider 2, the much-hyped nude code implemented by
Would make Lara explode.
would make Lara Croft explode.
That's great.
Yes. An excellent trick by Core Design. Scott with 2, Si with 1, Josh with 0. Next question. Utilizing segmented images on an LCD screen, what was the name of Nintendo's precursor to the Game Boy? Scott.
The Game & Watch.
It was the Game & Watch, yes. Oh, Scott on 3, Si on 1, Josh on 0. Let's keep going.
Come on, Josh, mate. Come on down there, pal. Hey, just one. Just one.
The death screams of enemies in Golden Axe are heavily compressed samples from which Arnold Schwarzenegger movie?
Oh, what's the one with the Conan?
Conan the Barbarian. And with that, Scott is through to the finals. Si and Josh still
Standard.
quite a lot to play for. Next question. Complete this infamous video game marketing phrase. Genesis does. What was
That was
violent?
Si. That was Si.
Si?
What Nintendo don't.
What Nintendo don't. Si's on 2, Josh on 0.
Sorry, Josh.
Next question. Before acquiring a physical attack in 1995's Rayman, the player's only means of defeating enemies was to do what?
Drop the no. Yeah, you drop the little balls on the head. No.
No.
The head.
The head.
Huh.
Huh.
All I can think of, does he have like a wind-up punch, right? I think I remember, but I...
That would be
That's
a
later.
physical
I know,
attack.
that's all I can think of, though. No. Tell him to go away nicely.
No, it was to scare them by pulling a silly face.
Oh, yeah! I was pretty close, to be
I don't
fair.
remember that. I thought you jumped on their heads.
No,
physical attack, isn't
they run away and fall in the river.
Like in life.
Like in life. Next question. In Jak and Daxter, the precursor legacy, what would occasionally happen as a way to avoid loading times?
Come on, Josh, mate. Just one point.
Dan, wherever you are.
Of course you know it, Dan. You can see the screen. Can't cheat.
You have to go on a lift.
Incorrect.
I don't know. I played this game as well.
That's how good they were at masking it.
Daxter does a Type 5 comedy set.
No, I'm sure the lifts were used as masking loading
In
times.
Jak 2 and 3, yeah.
Yeah, what I was looking for is that on occasion, Jak would trip and fall if the level hadn't loaded in yet. Just give it that little bit more time.
I like that.
Smart.
It's good stuff.
I always wondered why he would just sometimes fall over. Years later, discovered why. Si still on 2, Josh still on 0. Next question. What was the first Mario game to star Charles Martinet in the title role?
Mario 64.
Incorrect.
Oh no.
I think I know what that is.
I have a feeling.
And if I do that,
Maybe.
bit of one of them.
Maybe.
Bit of that, and he's one of them.
Is there a voice in that? Oh.
I think so. That's why I think it's a trick question. Code.
Charades now.
Yeah. Code for those in the audience.
Oh no, actually, I don't think it is what you're
No.
thinking of.
No. Well.
Want to do that?
Probably speed this up, huh?
Nah.
What's this? What is that?
What could that be?
You're playing psychological mind games.
a clue.
Mario cleans the window.
What mechanic is that? That looks like a Wii game.
No.
not going to be worth the wait. Super Mario Brothers 2.
No, it was the CD-ROM version of Mario Teaches Typing.
Oh.
I thought it was a visual
Mario Paint.
painting. Yeah, I thought it was a painting thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was a visual
Yes.
thing.
It's a very
I knew it
mean
was
question,
an
isn't it?
educational software or something. Yeah.
You knew it was going to be something stupid because I've written this.
No, this is great.
Oh, here we go. You're going to get this within like 3 words. The disastrous first-person shooter Daikatana's marketing campaign.
John Romero.
Yep.
John Romero is about to make you his bitch, or going to make you his bitch.
Yes, brazenly proclaimed that John Romero was going to do what? Make you his bitch.
I feel a bit dirty that's the one I've got so far.
A hell of a time.
Yeah, you should.
Josh makes it onto the board. It's now 2-1?
Yeah.
2-1. Still a lot to play for. I hope we don't run out of questions. Abadede, the boss of Streets of Rage's 3rd stage, bears a striking resemblance to which WWE legend?
Ultimate Warrior.
It is the Ultimate Warrior. Size up to 3. Josh still on 1. Can he do it? Let's find out. Which first-person shooter begins with the player character inadvertently causing disaster by setting off a resonance cascade?
Half-Life.
It's Half-Life. Sai through to the final. Josh, I'm afraid you are eliminated. Josh, I'm afraid you are eliminated. Thank you. Well done.
That was
He
superb.
doesn't even know. He doesn't even know.
So here we are in the grand final. It's between Scott and Sai, and
Same
it's
as last
been
time.
quite.
I knew that was going to happen.
It's been quite a tight race so far. So
This is my origin story.
let's see how they get on, because I don't know if I could call it at this point.
I can, it's going to be me.
Nah, I've already won.
I like it.
Mentally.
Okay. Despite predating this series, the active reload mechanic is most closely associated
Gears of War.
with Gears of War, the franchise. Gears of War, yes, retro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
18 years
18
ago the
years
first
ago.
game came out.
Sickening.
Awful. Very, very depressing. Scott
Yo.
gets on the board with 1. Sai with 0.
We're going to get 5 to 5?
Good point.
You could just
Good
say,
point. Good
yeah.
point. Well made.
Yes.
They have to get to 5 now. I forgot to mention that.
It's fine.
Well done. Professional. Next question. Which real-life musician, somewhat bizarrely, features as themselves in Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories?
Phil Collins.
It is Phil Collins.
Studio.
Phil Collins straddles the universe of GTA and ours. Scott with 2. Sai with 0. Oh, can she pull it back?
No.
Next question. In the multiplayer mode for GoldenEye 007, it might be considered cheating to play as which character?
Odd job.
Oddjob,
Yep.
because he's shorter than the others and the auto-aim doesn't target him. Sai's on the board with 1, Scott with 2. Next question. Before Naughty Dog settled on the character of Crash Bandicoot, what was the original name of the concept for his character? Oh,
So I don't know if this is the right answer, but I do know that the game's sort of code name at one point was the Sonic's Arse game, because you would see it from behind the character. So that is a thing.
that's a good piece of
trying
trivia.
to think how
Not
Joe
what I was
thinks
looking
through
for.
the
Damn it.
Sonic's arse, yes, very true.
A human?
And I'm afraid not.
Alan Human.
Alan Human, yes. It was Willy Wombat.
Oh,
yeah.
of course.
It's still 2-1 to Scott. Next question. In 2022, Yuji Naka confirmed that Sonic 3's soundtrack had been composed with the involvement of which legendary pop star? Who was that?
I think that was me.
It
I
was.
think it was probably Scott. As
Michael-
much as I hate to say.
Okay, Dan. Right down.
I will. You can have this. That's how in the
Oh,
lead I
easy
am.
points.
No, surely not.
I'll go.
Pink.
It's Michael Jackson.
It was Michael Jackson. Yes. Ooh, it's 3-1.
Hey, if you want a point, I'll give you a point. If you want a point.
Oh, Oh, Scott has 3, Si has 1.
Final boss.
Next question. Speaking of Yuji Naka, he's currently serving a suspended prison sentence for which crime?
No, wait. What's it called? When you money laundering.
Incorrect.
Damn it!
I think it's insider trading.
It's insider trading. Oh, a really boring crime for the Sonic guy to get convicted of.
Didn't get fast enough.
Oh, Scott's on 4, Si's on 1. Is this going to be it? I think this is going to be it. In the English language version of 2005's Yakuza, who voices fan favourite antagonist Goro Majima?
Oh! What the hell is his name? Give me a second.
I'm going to be forgiven
I
here
don't-
just so
I
we
don't
can
know
drag
this.
this out.
I know it's a really stupid. It's like when they
Mark Hamill!
There you go.
It's Mark Hamill! Oh! Si, you've done it. You're back in the game. Oh, Scott's got 4, Si's got 2. Next question. The original Resident Evil was first envisioned as a remake of which Japanese survival horror title?
What's this?
Sweet Home.
Sweet Home.
Get some Metal Gear questions.
It's coming back.
might
Oh,
as
you got a
well.
Metal Gear question at the beginning.
Try to shake your hand.
Oh, it's riveting now. It's 4-3.
It is.
Next
It is.
question. The phrase noob tube is most commonly associated with the underslung M203 grenade launcher in the Call of Duty series, but which game was the term initially used as a reference to?
I have no idea.
Also, not COD. Assumedly.
No, it was not COD. It didn't originate with Call of Duty.
I'm going to take a complete guess. I've got like 4 potential answers. Let's pick one of them. Unreal Tournament.
Incorrect.
Oh, that's what I was going to shoot with. I was thinking something else with like a grenade launcher.
That's mini games though.
It is a bit, but
Scott.
Quake.
No, it was Halo 2, specifically in reference to the Class 2 projectile cannon. I have no idea what that is. I don't play
Worst
Halo.
class.
Interesting. Ghost Warhog maybe? I don't know. Okay.
Guess it's some kind of thing that blows you up.
Yeah, probably. Presumably.
This could be it. What rhythm game is a spin-off and follow-up to 1996's Parappa the Rapper?
Oh
Vib Ribbon. No?
No.
no, it's Jamalami.
It's Jamalami. Yes, congratulations, Scott. Side commiserations. That was a very tight race at the end. Well done, both of you. Commiserations
See
to
ya.
our other contestants. That's been the What Culture Retro Gaming Quiz. I'm sure there'll be plenty of arguing to do in the comments about who got what and who should have got what and who shouldn't have got what and what I actually got wrong and was completely poorly researched. Until next time, see you later.